Hi, Shiny Crafty People, Tim Totten here, and actually I'm doing a short video to unbox a new product. This is called the Rode Wireless Go 2, and it's basically wireless microphones that I would use making YouTube videos. And so I know that many of you are like, well, this is not a crafting video, but really, I am wanting to show off some of the different products that I use, and this is one of them that I'm getting ready to use because it came with really good reviews. So why don't we look and see what's in here, and I'll explain how it works to you. All right, come on down and we'll look at it. So you may have noticed that I'm actually not in my regular workshop. I'm actually in the laser and printing building about 15 minutes away or so. I cover that in a separate video. I'll put it up in the section up here somewhere that shows other things that I do. And one of them is I run a company that does laser engraving and printing. I want to show off, this is the first time I'm seeing this product. I bought this from Amazon. I'll put some information over here, over in this area, tell you sort of how much I paid for it when I bought it. And this is for me to have easy wireless audio to go on my Canon 80D camera that I use for some of this video making that I'm doing. So I'm just going to open this up. I've watched other people's reviews, but I've never actually seen how it goes together. It's supposed to be pretty easy. And so, well, in here there are a number of things. The box is now empty. There's some wires. We'll set that aside. Actually, the wires has a book in there as well. There's a bag here. Looks like this will actually hold all of my, well, my glasses, or, you know, I could put my glasses in there, or actually all the equipment when I go to use it. So we'll set that aside. And here's the actual box. Now this is pretty easy because this has the 3 items. One of those, desiccant. Don't eat it, it says. Really, you should never eat this, but this is great because this is like a tiny amount of damp-rid to keep any fluid or anything, you know. So if they were dampness, I live in Florida, lots of humidity, so it was smart for them to have that. Oh, here we go. Here are the 3 devices, and these are great. These are when you have these are to dampen the sound of wind and other things, so like a wind sock or a wind screen. I'll set those aside for now. So let me open this particular part of it. It's nice that it's already just built together. They're real simple. It's meant to be easy to use. And I think it looks already like it is going to be pretty simple. There's no crazy wiring to do. All right, so we have the sheet here that says Wireless Go Quick Start Guide. So it shows turning on the power on the receiver. And that's what this is right here. This is a receiver. You'll notice that it's different. See, this left one doesn't have any screen on it, and this one does have a screen of some kind. So, I don't know what, oh, that's just a plastic film that goes across the top. I'll leave it on for now. So it shows the power button, so I'll turn that on and see if anything happens. Well, it didn't yet, so let's keep going. Oh, 3 seconds. Maybe I would need to turn them all on. But there's no words, so this is gonna be kind of fun. So I just held that on. Do I need to hold it down? I don't know. I'm sort of not sure what to do here. That one's not on either. These charge with a cord, and those cords are of course right in here, so I may have to actually charge them first. Well, let's see. It doesn't say anything about having to recharge. Let me figure out what I'm doing first, and then I'll go from there. All right, so I'm back, and I found that I have to apparently hold down the power button for 3 seconds. So I'm going to hold down the power button for 3 seconds on this, and that should turn it on, which is done. And I'll hold the power button here for 3 seconds, and that should turn the whole thing on. Yeah, see, it's turning on. And so that was step number 1 here. Turn the power buttons on, which I did. Right, so I've done that. And now it says put it on the person, which I will do in a moment. The other one goes on top of the camera, and there's a cord. So let's do that now. We'll take the camera here. These are for the individual people. And we'll place this one on top of the camera, and it shows the clip sort of going away from the camera. So that goes in, slides right in here. Look how easy that was. And now it's not going anywhere, it's connected. So that's done, and it's still on, power's on there. And I'm gonna take the cord. Now on a Canon 80D, which is what I have, there is actually, there are a bunch of parts around the side here, all these different things that open up. And this one has a headphone, but also MIC for mic. So I'm gonna pop that open, and the microphone is the top of those two. So I will take the microphone cord here and put that in. And make sure you snap it in so it really goes in tight. And then the other end goes into the plug at the top here. So it shows on this instruction, it shows going up into the top there. And so on the microphone, I'll go in the top there. Yes, perfect. So that's set up and ready to go. And my next step will be to put this on a person and test it out. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm actually directly in front of the camera right now, and I'm just gonna go a distance away and see how well the sound goes. So now I'm about 10 feet from the camera, and I'm gonna keep talking as I turn my back to the camera. And you'll see that now I'm about 15 to 18 feet away. And now I get even further back. I'm at this door. I'm at almost 22 or 23 feet away from the camera. I'm keeping my voice at the same volume, especially as I walk up to the camera to see how you hear what I might bring as I get super close. And that should show off the way that the microphone here transmits up here to the transmitter and brings it into the audio feed of the video that I'm shooting on this camera. Of course, the audio on that camera is going to sound a lot different. I'll show you what that looks like in comparison when we put the two together. So that's how the Rode microphone system works, and you'll see it here on top of it's the Rode Wireless Go 2. It's here on top of my camera. And what's interesting is normally if I were out and about shooting with this, I would use what's called like a shotgun mic. That's what this looks like. And this would go on top of the camera and be a little more, it looks serious. But in fact, you have to be right near this. On this one, you can't be far away. Also, sometimes it loses this thing, falls off. It's a little frustrating. But these small wireless ones, I can just connect this to a person that I'm talking to. So if it's me interviewing another person, I'm getting ready to do some architectural tour stuff, I can put that on them somewhere on their clothing, and then we can be walking and talking, and the camera can be pretty far away and still collecting everything. And I think it goes, I think the numbers say, let me just read it, that it goes, a signal can go over 100 or more feet. It might be more than that, actually, because some of the reviews have said it goes really far, actually, that digital transmission that goes. But it's going to make my life so much easier. Somebody can be videoing from further away. I can have people on a stage if I'm doing an interview or a talk. Or just if I want to give you something about how to do different craft things, I can be all over my workshop, and the audio comes through the exact same way every time. All right, that is the Wireless Go 2 system from Rode. And until next time, folks, please like, subscribe, do all the stuff for the channel, and of course, stay crafty. Bye for now. Just gotta remember to take this off before I use the bathroom.